millions still haven't gotten stimulus checks, including many who need them most. As many as 12 million Americans didn't get their stimulus payment. Usually it's because their income was too low. Here's what they can do: apply through the government's glitchy platform, if they even qualify, and do so before November 21st. It's been 217 days since Congress instructed the IRS to send $1,200 stimulus checks to every citizen below a certain income threshold. And yet, it's likely as many as 12 million people, including those who most need a financial boost, never got the cash. The reasons include confusion about how the complex program works, IRS missteps, technical snafus, and Treasury Department policy decisions that cut out large groups of people altogether. Those who fell through the cracks have until November 21st to claim the money or risk losing out on any second round of stimulus payments, which Congress has been negotiating for months. Out of what should be an incredibly positive story, the IRS just kept getting black eye after black eye after black eye, said Nina Olson, who served as the IRS taxpayer advocate until last year and is now director of the Center for Taxpayer Rights. And that's coming partly from the IRS just being overwhelmed, but also not doing the planning and strategic thinking that they really should have once it became clear that the pandemic wasn't going to be a 60-day flu. In a response to detailed questions, the IRS said that it is deeply committed to getting EIP payments to all who are eligible, including the difficult-to-reach community of individuals who are not required and do not file tax returns. Factors involving time, staffing, IT resources, and other components affected our decisions, but there is no question the IRS went to great lengths to deliver this program in record time to help more than 160 million households in need, the agency said. People who haven't received payments fall into two basic groups. First, those who were entitled to the money but didn't receive it automatically because their income was so low they didn't file tax returns, and they either haven't applied or tried to but failed. Second, those who were left out by intentional policy choices, namely, the spouses and children of undocumented immigrants and approximately 2 million inmates of prisons and jails. Justifying its decisions to omit these groups, Treasury has said in legal filings that prisoners are not entitled to payments, and that certain categories of people may be excluded in order to meet Congress' desire that money be dispensed as quickly as possible. While the IRS expeditiously sent payments to more than 160 million households under extremely trying circumstances, taxpayer advocates contend that the agency lost enthusiasm for solving problems as the months dragged on, and that people who couldn't figure out why they had not received payments received little help. Now, groups representing low-income people, prisoners, and immigrants are racing to get as many individuals hooked into the system as possible in advance of the deadline, which has already been moved back as obstacles arose. As recently as September, the IRS said that 9 million people, mostly those who earned too little to file tax returns, had not applied to receive the benefit, and the agency has not disclosed how many of those it has heard from since. At least an additional 3 million people have missed out because they were deliberately excluded.